Welcome back, YouTube. I wanted to do a video on how I'm connecting the Technic Harness to this 6-channel amplifier. And I wanted to do this video because most videos don't show it. They just show it when it's already connected for whatever reason. I guess they had to figure it out off camera, I guess. But I'm going to show you live how I'm connecting it. And then I'll show you my how I did my power wire and my ground wire. So with the Technic Harness, it's already labeled out, which is awesome. So all you have to do is pretty much read the labels. But in general, if you know the colors, generally it's going to be white for front left, gray for front right, green for rear left, and purple for rear right, as you can see here. And then obviously for 5 and 6 we got our woofers under the seat, which is for the low bass signals. So the power wires I'm going to do once I get in the car, which will be your ground here. I'm going to put in the remote. And then obviously we have our power wire, our 12 volt here. So you can see that there are bigger holes for the 4 gauge wire. And then you see for the speaker outputs, we have channel 1, positive, negative, channel 2, positive, negative, channel 3, positive, negative, channel 4, positive, negative, channel 5, positive, negative, channel 6, positive, negative. We're not bridging or anything like that, but just in case you want to know, if you're bridging channels, you're just using a positive for one channel and a negative for the other. And just like the name signifies, you're bridging those channels together. Typically, people do that in order to get more power. And then we have our settings here. This is going to be pretty much a little bit different for everyone. But in this setup, channel 1 and 2 is going to be a high pass. Channel 3 and 4 is going to be a high pass. And then channel 5 and 6 is going to be a low pass for the low signals. And typically I do mine at about 80 hertz. So some people, they do it a little bit lower, a little bit higher. Again, it's a preference. And then I'll set my gain accordingly. And then here you have the RCAs, which are these guys right here. Okay, so I already loosened up the screws, so it'll make it easier just for the demonstration. But let's start with the remote wire. So here we have the remote wire. I'm just gonna tie it down. Okay, sometimes it gets stuck a little bit. It just twists it and comes out. You can see the remote wires in there. Okay, so we'll get our front left positive, front left negative. And we're going to look in channel 1. The first one is negative, so we're going to put that in. Okay, and then we're going to tie it down. I'm going to do a front left, positive. Let's hook out RCAs real quick. So we have our fronts. And our rears. Okay, let's continue. So now we're gonna do, where's our grays? Our negative gray. And let's see. Then we have our positive gray. Okay. All right. Where's our greens? Our positive, negative, negative, positive. Let's tie them down. Alright, all tight. So where is our purples? Let me take this out. I'm gonna put this do another way. There we go. That'll be much better. Alright. So now let's do our right, negative and positive rears. Let's see, negative. Let me bring this underneath. Okay. Let's tie them down. Okay, center channel we're not going to be using for this install. And here we have our left woofer. So that's going to go in channel 5. So here's our negative. Here's our positive. Okay. Twist, take out. And our last one, just route this under. It's RCA. Actually, let me take this out. And just run it through this way. It'll be cleaner. On top here. There we go. Alright. And channel 6. There's one more. Negative. Positive. And that is our right woofer. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, that is how you set up an amplifier. So in this case, it's a Technic Harness to a 6-channel amp. Channels 1 through 6. Remote wire. I'll do the power and the ground once I get in the trunk. I've already set my gain and my crossovers. It's already done. You can do that to your liking. And we did our front and rear RCAs. So, just so you saw it live in person. I don't know why people don't do this live. They just like to do it off camera. But for someone who's doing it for the first time, you like to see it, right? Now, the only other thing that I'm going to show here is my power wire. So you see this big connector at the battery. Now, as far as the fuse, I like to do mine within about 6 inches, as close to the battery as possible. So if there ever was a short, it's traveling a very limited distance. So just about 6 inches. You can see the fuse holder there. One other thing with the fuse holder, make sure these seals washers, you use them, because they do fall out. So for people who's doing it for the first time, these red ones in this case, on the outside, these are your washer seals. So no water gets inside of the fuse holder. Make sure you use those. And then on the other end, you see that I actually put a ferrule. So that's actually going to go in there. In a 12 volt for your power. And you see I put heat shrink on it. And you see I also put heat shrink on this big connector to the battery. And I also put heat shrink on both ends of the fuse holder. That's the way I like to do it. Now for my ground, same thing. Spade connector, heat shrink. and then ferrule heat shrink on the other end. And this is going to go in ground. And then my spade connector, since this is the ground wire, I'm just going to take a bolt off the chassis, unloosen it, put the spade connector on, and then tie down the bolt. And that will be my ground. Okay, well, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it was very informative for you. I don't see a lot of videos where they're showing this live, so I thought I would do a video showing it live on an amplifier that I've never used before. So we're trying it out, and I'm taking everyone through the process with me. So we will be putting this in today. So we're ready. Everything's done. You can see I secured this amp to the bracket. And this is the stock bracket, by the way. This is the stock bracket. I took out the stock amplifier, putting in this aftermarket 6-channel, and I wanted it to be fitted to the stock bracket so it looks, I guess, as OEM or factory as possible. Obviously, since this is tucked away behind the panel there, you won't even know it's there. You still get full use of your trunk. So this is what we're doing. This I really like because it's compact. They fit in the bracket. A lot of them won't fit in the bracket. They're too wide and bulky. This one fit the bill. So yeah, we're ready. We're ready to put this in. So I'm excited. I want to hear it. So I'll be hearing it for the first time today. Unfortunately, on camera, the sound really doesn't do it justice, but I will be doing a video letting you know my honest opinion. Good, bad, ugly, fantastic, great, whatever it is, it'll be my honest opinion. And I'll do a 3-month, 6-month, 12-month, something like that, just so you have an idea of the longevity of this amp. So I'll let you know how it's working, thus far at those time periods. But hopefully you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, give me feedback, let me know how I'm doing. Let me know if the topics I'm covering so far are topics that's helping you. Okay, that's really the content that I want to put out. Topics that help people, topics that educate people, topics that make a difference. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.